All right. All right. We are ready to go. I think we are. All right. If anyone's out there and can see this, please let me know if there are any audio issues. I will get those fixed as soon as I can. But in the meantime, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick here. We have no intro today. We're just getting right into it. This is my first actual live stream I haven't done in a long time. But this is our very first Big Brother 25 recap show, and I've been waiting to do this one. Like I said, we're getting right into it because there's so much we need to talk about in this first week. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this. I have the thing ready to go, but we got a lot to talk about. Okay, so we're getting into this. Let me make sure my page is pretty clear. Fix that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's time to get into this. Our very first recap show of the season. When we last talked on the season premiere, 16 new house guests moved into the Big Brother 25 house on the journey to win $750,000. And if you don't know how much that is, that's $750,000. Pretty big, good size amount of money. So among those 16 people, we have America. We're just going to go through these real quick. The medical receptionist. We have Blue, the brand strategist. We have Bowie Jane, the barrister / DJ. We have Cameron, the stay-at-home dad. Corey, the college student. Felicia, the real estate agent. Hisam, the geriatric physician. Izzy, the professional flutist. I guess they pronounced it as flutist. I think it was supposed to be flautist. Jag, the truck company owner. Jared, the exterminator. Kirsten, the molecular biologist. Luke, the illustrator. Matt, the Deaf Olympics gold medalist. Nicole, or you can call her Mimi if you wish, the political consultant. Red, who works in sales. And Riley, the bartender. So now you know who's in the house. We've got so much to break down, including a surprise mystery house guest. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second because we just got an announcement. I think we announced it on the season premiere. But anyway, we have an extra house guest and an ejected house guest already in the first week before the first eviction even happens. Let's get into the week in review. So, to set the stage for the season, I dropped a little hint on this at the season premiere live stream. Former Big Brother house guests Danielle Reyes, Brittany Haynes, and Frankie Grande all broke into the Big Brother house with this time laser thingy in hopes to rewrite their wrongs and fix their games so that they can win the $500,000 grand prize. It was $500,000 at the time. Sorry, I got a bad hang now. Anyway, so this time laser thing, what it actually did was create four multiverses, and you're going to see them play out right now. We're going to talk a little bit of them as we progress. So what happened is 4 different universes were created in the Big Brother house. And with that, we get our first competitions of the season. And we will also address each of the universes as we speak. 1 second. Okay. So first off, and all these competitions, by the way, are not head of household competitions. They are actually safety competitions. So how the safety competitions are going to work is the house guests will be split up into 4 different games, and they'll each compete. The person who comes in last place automatically goes on the block, meaning we are going to have 4 nominees before the first head of household is crowned. So what does that mean for the head of household? We're going to find out soon. I'll tell you everything. So let's talk about the competition / the universes that we're going to be seeing throughout the summer or the season, because summer's almost over, but we're still going to be doing Big Brother. So we have first up the Scramble verse, where things are not up to par. Don't believe everything you see in the Scramble verse. First competition, they had to create stack up a puzzle accordingly, and each piece would fit accordingly. So there was only one solution. I believe America was the first one to finish, and then I want to say Bowie was next, and Nicole comes in at the very end wearing heels too. This girl was wearing heels during the competition. What made you want to do that? But anyway, and she almost fell too. So those three won the competition, which means Jared became the first nominee of the night. So the second universe we're going to be looking at this season is the Humiliverse, where it's all fun and games to some people, but not to everyone. But anyway, so this first competition, or this next competition for the Humiliverse, you had to basically push a lever so that a boot would literally kick you 100 times. So Matt was first, I believe, and Heisem came second. And then, as you can see, Blue is going to finish third, which means Kirsten would be the next nominee of the night. So that's the Humiliverse. The comic verse, it's just like it sounds. It's our good old BB Comics era. It's nice that we get to see a little bit more of that this season, especially when we get to BB Comics Week, which is usually later on in the season. This competition, you had to basically defuse I guess you could say a bomb, basically. I know Twitter was fuming with this competition. We're not going to talk about that right now. But anyway, I believe Jag was first, and then I think Cameron was next, and then Izzy came in third, which means Felicia would have to be our next nominee of the night. Then we have the Scary Verse. Be aware of when you enter this room of all the frights and terror. So in this competition, the remaining 4 house guests had to hold on for dear life as a giant hand starts pulling them until one lets go of their grip. That person would not only become the last nominee of the night, but would also be taken to the Nether region. That's another twist that we've got in store this season. We don't know a lot about the Nether region yet. We will as the season progresses. But anyway, ultimately, Corey could not hold on for dear life, and we watch him get dragged from the big hand into the Nether region. He would disappear. He would return later on that night. But he came with a note saying that I escaped the Nether region for now, but next week one of you will not be so lucky. So someone else could be taken to the Nether region for like a longer period of time. We still don't know what this Nether region is, so I think next week we'll get our answer. So now that the competitions have finished, we now have our first nominees of the season, and this is the one and only time I'm going to put pre-HOH. Usually it would be pre-veto. So first up, we have Jared, who came in last place in the Scramble verse. Then we have Kirsten, who came in last place at the Humiliverse. Yeah, hold on, we're not done yet. Next, we have Felicia, who came in last at the Comic Verse. And then we have Corey, who came in last at the Scary Verse. So now, wait, we're not getting to HOH yet, because we have a twist. First big twist of the season. It involves this lady right here. Yes, if you watched the season premiere of my recap show, we talked about this girl during that. And of course, if you watch Survivor, then you know who this woman is. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Suri Fields, age 53, from Jersey City, New Jersey. She is a surgical director and a TV personality, obviously. She was on 4 seasons of Survivor, and just this year, she recently won the Peacock original series, The Traitors, which includes some Big Brother legends, Rachel Riley and Cody Calafiore, as well as other reality stars such as Kate from Below Deck, Ari from The Bachelor, and I think some other Survivor people too. I'm going to check out this show later on, maybe in like October, and we should discuss. Like, you guys should check that show out. But Suri was on that series, and she won the series. So now she is our 17th house guest, which I just realized I did not put her on the memory wall yet. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that next week. I'll have to rearrange my memory wall. I completely phased. I wanted to get this done, and I had plenty of time to do this one. So she's not going to show up on our memory wall this time, but next week she will be on the memory wall, and we'll make her official. So Suri, I apologize. We did not put you on the memory wall yet, but we are going to do it next week. So anyway, so the big twist is Suri is the 17th house guest this season on Big Brother. And if you recall from my season premiere, Jared is her son. And right away when they walked in, Jared was like, oh, God. But what we find out later on is Jared knew that his mom was coming into the house. So obviously he wasn't going to say anything. Here's what got crazy. Izzy saw Suri and immediately went and found Jared and was like, yo, I got to talk to you. Suri's your mom. And because Izzy is a hardcore Suri fan. She follows her on Instagram and all social medias, so she has to have seen Jared's face at one point. So, and what's funny is that nobody else knows the secret. It's only Izzy. So Izzy makes a promise to Jared and Suri that they will keep the secret on the low. They'll keep it hush hush, so that way they don't get discovered, because once they discover that, it's bad news bears for Suri and Jared. All right. Next, we're going to talk about the alliances, another segment in our show. So first off, we get the phalanx. I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Phalanx. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but anyway, first alliance of the season, we have the phalanx. Motherfucker. I'm sorry. Okay, just call it the P5. Okay, so in the picture, we see Matt, we see Luke, we see Riley, and we see Kirsten and Jared from the first alliance. But don't get your hopes high, because this pretty much is going to be dead once we go to the next slide. This alliance is already going to be dead, because Kirsten goes to Suri and Felicia to start another alliance too, just to secure her safety, because she's already on the block. We know she's on the block already, so she's trying to cover all her bases. So she sets up an alliance with these two. But Suri and Jared compare notes and both mention Kirsten's name in their alliances. And that things start clicking. So they're like, nah. So Suri went and told Felicia, and they know that Kirsten is not to be trusted now. So that's why I said that alliance is pretty much done with. But here are the real alliances. This is courtesy of Big Brother Junkie on Twitter, or now you can call it X. Thank you, Elon Musk. So let's go around. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'm kind of moving around. First alliance we have is the Handful 5. We have Riley, Jag, Blue, Matt, and Cameron. But in order to secure the numbers, they decide to bring in Corey, America, and Jared, calling it the Family Style 8. And it looks like Riley, Jag, and Blue have secured a final 3. But ultimately, Riley and Jag, I've seen them become a lot close in the house. So it looks like they have a final 2 set. So that's that. Down here, we have Jared and Corey. They have a little side alliance. Over here, we have another big alliance forming outside of this crew. It's called the Bye Bye Bitches. And we have Bowie Jane, we have Felicia, we have Suri, we have Izzy, and we have Nicole. These 4 ladies are the core 4. So they are the 4. They're going to take it to the end. So likely Nicole will be person at the bottom of the totem pole. And then they decide to go get Hisam and Red because they want to form. Okay, so if you can see this alliance over here, they're all the young ones in the house. And these people over here, they're finally dividing a line between the young kids and the older people. And so they want to ensure that the older people get farther in the game. So they decide to bring in Hisam and Red to create the professors. Yes. So, and then we have Jared kind of on the side here too, but it says silent eighth, so he's kind of not part of the alliance. So, but I'm sure Suri will make sure that, he's covered. And then we have this little trio here, as I mentioned earlier, Suri, Jared, and Izzy. The only ones that know these two little secrets. And then it looks like we have Cameron and Red have a final two going on right here. Haven't heard much about that. Neither have Jared and Corey. And America and Nicole, they have each other's back. Okay. Same with Nicole and Corey. And then we have Jared and Luke. So, but I'm going to tell you right now, these alliances right here, the family style and the professors, are legit. Those are the legit alliances going on right now. So we'll see how this forms out. Every week I'll be giving you updates on the alliances. We'll see if anything changes. So, but it looks like we kind of have division going on right now. So I think that's what we've been waiting for, a house divided. So that'll make some good TV as we go on. Okay, let's finally talk about head of household. We haven't talked about that yet. Let's go into the first competition. The first competition was the balance beam. It's where you have like three different paths, one harder than the other, and your goal is to get over to the other side as quick as you can. Basically have the best time. So yeah, it just depends on which path you choose. So the first head of household of Big Brother 25 is, drumroll please, Riley. Congratulations, Riley. With a killer time, I must add. I don't know what her time was, but it was stupid quick. Okay, so now Riley's head of household. So what does that mean for this week in particular? Well, first off, if you're new to this, let me remind you that the head of household is safe for the week, and the head of household must nominate 2 people for eviction. So that's the normal week for head of household, but this week, obviously, we have 4 nominees already. So what is Riley going to do? Riley has to take 2 nominees off the chopping block. The remaining 2 will be the official nominees of the week. The 2 people she chooses to take down can still be the replacement nominees. So, all right. So it's time to see who Riley has chosen to take off the chopping block and who is going to be our first official nominees of the season. Here we go. Jared's picture has disappeared, and one more. Corey's picture has disappeared. So that means our very first nominees of the season, Felicia and Kirsten. So, all right, next we head to our very first Power of Veto competition of the season. You can see Riley over at the very end with Kirsten, Blue, I believe that's Cameron right there, and then there's Hisam and Felicia. In this competition, they would have to do the puzzle thing where they have little pieces and they have to stack them up all at once, some way, somehow, and make them stand and then hit the button without any of them falling. But this time, they have underwear attached to them, and they will be given atomic wedgies throughout the whole competition. So it's going to make it a little difficult for them. It was a pretty funny competition, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, we have a winner. The very first veto winner of the season is Hisam. Congratulations, Hisam. That is one of my final 2 picks right there, already winning competitions. I believe Hisam came in second place. He came in second place in his competition, and I think he came in second at the head of household, I believe. And then he goes and wins POV. So very good job, Hisam. Oh, and the veto is not used. So that means our final nominations for the week are Felicia and Kirsten. So here we go. Our first eviction of Big Brother 25. Felicia or Kirsten, one of them will be leaving the Big Brother house. But stop the press, because we have a big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to believe what has transpired. Luke has been ejected from Big Brother 25. So what exactly happened? Well, you might have read the news about this, but on Wednesday, August 9th at 1 a.m. Pacific time, we watched the live feeds and we saw that Luke used the N-word in front of Corey, Hisam, and Jared. Big no-no right there. Later on in that afternoon, Luke was removed from the house. So, yeah, let that be a lesson to all y'all who want to get on the show. But anyway, so I'm sure you can find the footage somewhere, or if you have the live feeds, go to this moment right here, Wednesday, August 9th, 1 a.m. Pacific time. And yeah, I'm not going to play it for you. I'll let you guys find that yourself, out of respect for the others. But anyway, we already have to send someone to Black and White. Luke is now out of the house before an eviction even takes place. So what I think I'm going to do is, like, right here in the middle, I'm going to end up putting Cerie's face right here. So I'm going to have to, like, kind of move this or something. So we'll fix that. So Cerie, your picture will be up next week on our recap show. All right, now it is time for the very first eviction of the season. Oh, I meant to do the animations for these. But anyway, here are the results. Felicia got goose eggs, which means everyone else in the house who was eligible to vote, Hisam, Jag, Izzy, Cameron, Matt, Blue, America, Mikol, Cerie, Bowie, Corey, Red, and Jared all voted for Kirsten. So with that, let's make it official. By a vote of 13-0, Kirsten has been evicted from the Big Brother house. There we go. Her picture is now turned to gray, and let's update her picture on the memory wall, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. 2 people down. It looks like 14 here, but we actually have 15 left to go. Oh my God. Sorry, someone sent me a text right now. I'm going to answer in a minute. We're almost done, so don't worry. So the game has begun. Someone's already out. 2 people are already out of the house. So that's all for that we got for this week. Next week, if you watched last night's episode, you saw that the house guests have disappeared. They were nowhere to be seen at the end of the episode. And we saw a little vortex thingy going on. And it seems that they have entered a new universe. Could be one of the other 3. But we're going to see what happens. It said the scary verse, so they had to have entered the scary verse. So we're going to see that play out next week. And also, we were teased that a new twist is going to be unleashed on the house. So we'll be on the lookout for that. And of course, we will be sending someone else out of the house next week. So let me show my face again. Okay. Well, there you have it. That is my first recap show of the season. Thank you so much for watching. My email is nickmorales2012@gmail.com. And my Snapchat is nickmorales96. Don't forget, I'm doing eviction predictions on Thursdays before the evictions. And I'm also on Kick, MusicMan1714. So yeah, look me up on all those. Any questions about Big Brother, hit me up. I'll answer any questions. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, also, I just posted a video for the Video Music Awards. These are my nomination predictions. Later this month, you will get an official video where I announce the official nominees, because they have dropped already. So we're going to get right on that very quickly. And in September, I'll be making my official predictions. So be on the lookout for that. And feel free to go check out any other Big Brother recap shows that I have on my channel. I doubt any Big Brother legends are watching this show, but if they are, hit me up. We can chat. The door is always open for special guests. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.